certainly pumping for the players. The fans have been wild for the past half hour as we're underway in a series where San Antonio is a heavy favorite. And Jeff, you've watched them throughout this postseason. What's been the most impressive thing about the Spurs?
Well, they've been so efficient offensively that they've dissected their opponent's defenses.
Duncan sees a triple team. Off to the veteran Michael Finley, playing his first finals game. Knocks down his opening jumper.
And you like the way they come out early, get everybody involved, touching the basketball, and then Finley a high percentage shot, stepping into a jet.
Offensive foul. Drew Gooden, a little over aggressive, trying to determine his post position. Knocked off Fabricio Alberto. And the first turnover for Mike Brown, the second youngest coach in the NBA, and a former Spurs assistant under Greg Popovich. What a terrific job he's done in this postseason. Meanwhile, San Antonio, they have not played since May 30th. 7 straight games, as we have a 3-second violation. Offensive 3 seconds, so a turnover. They haven't played in 7 straight days. What kind of an impact does that have for Greg Popovich and his team?
Well, Popovich understands that the key thing, you got rest. Older basketball team, the oldest team in the league, and I think it pays off. You take care of business, you put yourself in a position to get rest and make sure you stay sharp, and they have done that.
Cavaliers have played well on the road in the postseason, 5-3. 8-point game.
And that's the right play. The possession prior to that, LeBron James tried to make a home run play and thread the needle to Varejao in the paint. That time took what the defense gave him, found Gibson for an open jumper.
Ginobili across the lane, stripped by Gibson, but he gets it back. Shot clock down to 5. Parker on the drive. Gets it to Duncan, stripped and knocked away. Gibson with the steal, his third of the game. James surveying the situation. Steps back for 3. Won't go. Those were the shots he was sitting in that 48-point game, but not tonight. He's 4 of 16.
And if he hits that shot, you say, wow. But in this position, that's not a good shot. You want to keep on picking them apart and get quality shots. Make plays for someone else.
Duncan. Back to 10. What a turnaround. They could have cut it to 5 instead. It's a double-figure lead. Poked out of bounds by Ori. So it appears the Cavs will come up short here in game 1. As LeBron James going to the bench. 4 of 16 from the field, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. A spectacular defensive job from San Antonio.
And in this series, it could be the first to 80 wins every game because the defenses of both teams are solid. San Antonio has more offensive weapons.
And really what it comes down to is when the Cavs needed a basket, it was an off-balance fadeaway 3 for LeBron. The Spurs come back and pick them apart, pick and roll, high percentage lay-ins for Dunk.
Gibson has shot the ball well. Does it again. Gibson 6 of 8 from the field. They've got to get him more shots.
If I'm Mike Brown, not only do I give him more shots, but I give him more minutes on the floor.
The rookie with 14 points. And the Cavs obviously not fouling, down by 8. Gonna let this one finish. Too early to play this way, or as Parker cuts to the basket? Well, now it doesn't matter. And Parker with a chance for a 3-point play. What a game for Tony Parker.
Well, I think the right play not to foul in that position because the game is basically over with. Tony Parker still in attack mode, off the pick and roll, goes away from the screen, finishes in traffic, and gets the foul.
And the other defenders, besides James, have to learn from James on how they want to defend Parker. There, Gibson was pressuring up the floor. They've got to back it up so he doesn't get ahead of steam at the basket.
David Robinson applauding his former teammate, Tim Duncan. 24 points, 13 rebounds, 4 block shots, and 2 steals. Just another day at the office for Tim Duncan. That's what he's done his entire career.
And in the finals, this guy for his career is averaging 23 points and 15 rebounds. On the biggest stage, he continues to amaze.
Already has 3 Finals MVPs. And his team has a Game 1 victory in these finals. Gibson again. Good shooting from Daniel Gibson. 7 of 9 from the field, but the Cavs will come up short as the Spurs will dribble it out. They've now won 7 of their last 8 playoff games in this run, and they take Game 1 of the 2007 NBA Finals.